So I think we're going to go ahead and get started. I'd like to introduce Diana Fishlock from the Pennsylvania Treasury Department. Thank you, Diana.
Good morning. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here with everybody. As Patty said, I'm Diana Fishlock. I'm an outreach specialist regarding ABLE for the Pennsylvania Treasury Department. I have two children with disabilities and I have ABLE accounts for them. So I sort of understand ABLE from both sides, from the professional and the personal side. You guys are my inaugural audience for our new slide show. So let's start out here. See if I can get this. Okay, it's gonna work. Woohoo!
Hi, I'm Pennsylvania State Treasurer Stacey Garrity. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this presentation for the PA ABLE Savings Program. The Achieving a Better Life Experience Act, known as ABLE, became law in 2014, and it created a new way for many Americans with disabilities and their families to save for the future, all while protecting their eligibility for critical benefits. Pennsylvania's PA ABLE program opened in 2017. PA ABLE is a tremendous program that empowers Pennsylvanians with disabilities to build financial wellness and plan for the future, something that federal bureaucracy often made impossible before ABLE. Contributions to PA ABLE accounts can come from earnings, family, friends, and other sources. Investment earnings are tax deferred and withdrawals are tax free if they're used for qualified disability related costs. Funds are easy to access and may be used for a wide range of expenses, including day-to-day bills like groceries or rent, or larger expenses like assistive technology or vehicle modifications. And of course, PA ABLE account assets do not affect eligibility for federal means tested benefits. PA ABLE is always looking for organizations, companies, and nonprofits who employ and support individuals with disabilities to spread the word about PA ABLE. Working together, we can inform and encourage the disability community to save to support health, independence, and well-being. With PA ABLE, Pennsylvanians with a disability really are achieving a better life experience. Treasury is here to help you on your savings journey. Never hesitate to reach out to our team for help. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. So PA ABLE is a special savings and investment program that helps individuals with disabilities to live everyday lives. It provides a way for individuals with disabilities and their families to save for important items or just everyday expenses like anyone else would. Traditionally, people receiving certain benefits, such as supplemental security income, could only save small amounts without losing benefits. But with ABLE, people with disabilities can save for all sorts of things. Funds in an ABLE account are not counted when determining eligibility for any federal means-tested benefit. Plus, PA ABLE savings aren't counted against Pennsylvania benefits regarding health, disability, and student financial aid. The PA ABLE program provides tax advantages both to the account owner and to any Pennsylvania resident who contributes. An ABLE account can receive up to $17,000 in 2023, even more for some account owners who are employed. Without ABLE, individuals receiving SSI can only save $2,000 in assets while maintaining that benefit. But with an ABLE account, that person can save up to $100,000. Imagine what a difference that can make in someone's life and the opportunities that can open up. ABLE account owners who are not receiving SSI can save more than $500,000 in their ABLE account. Funds are easy to access and may be used for a wide variety of expenses. PA ABLE is helping Pennsylvanians with disabilities to save for a more secure, flexible future. As I mentioned, one of the great features of ABLE is that individuals can save without jeopardizing their benefits. And Pennsylvania's ABLE program has added protections that other states don't offer. Funds in an ABLE account aren't counted when determining eligibility for any federal means-tested benefits, including supplemental nutrition assistance program, temporary assistance for needy families, medical assistance, housing assistance, student financial aid, and more. Pennsylvania ABLE accounts offer several advantages to ABLE accounts from other states. Funds in a Pennsylvania ABLE are not counted against Pennsylvania benefits having to do with health, disability, and student financial aid. Any earnings in a Pennsylvania ABLE account do not face either state or federal income tax while they are in the account or when they are withdrawn if they're used for qualified disability expenses. Also, Pennsylvania taxpayers who contribute to a Pennsylvania ABLE can deduct their contributions from their state taxable income up to $17,000. This slide shows us a little bit about eligibility. To be eligible to open an ABLE account, the person's disability has to have begun before their 26th birthday. It doesn't matter what age they are now or what age they received the correct diagnosis. They can be 100 years old today and maybe they received their correct diagnosis at age 55. That's fine as long as their disability began before their 26th birthday. That age is slated to expand beginning January 1st, 2026. That will include individuals whose disability began before their 46th birthday. So that's exciting because that will allow us to include more veterans, more people with autoimmune diseases and other forms of disabilities. The other factor is the disability itself. So if someone is eligible to receive supplemental security income or Social Security disability insurance, then they automatically qualify for ABLE. If they don't qualify for those, they can self-certify with information from their doctor. PA ABLE accounts are easy to open. You can go to paable.gov. You can fill out a form online, or you can print out a paper form and answer on the paper form if you're more comfortable with that. You're going to answer basic demographic and disability questions and choose your investments. It takes about 15 minutes, and it's a lot like applying for an online credit card or bank account. We are here to help. If you have questions, you can call our dedicated ABLE line at 855-529-ABLE, and you can visit our website, paable.gov. ABLE accounts are easy to use as well. There is an interest-bearing checking account from Fifth Third Bank that has a notched debit card that people can use at stores or ATMs. People would open that via our website or paper application, just like they would with the other investments. You also can invest in savings portfolios if you want. Those are a mix of stocks and bonds and cash, and they range from conservative to aggressive. You can direct deposit any Social Security benefits right into your ABLE account if you like. You can also connect it to your payroll or an existing bank account, which makes it very easy to put funds in regularly. We do encourage people to save receipts from any expenses that they make, just in case they're ever audited by the IRS. ABLE accounts are great for people with the capacity to control their own funds, but also people who can't control their own funds. Their account can be opened by someone else in their life. So a minor or an adult without the capacity to enter into a legal contract can have an ABLE account. In that case, it would need to be opened by an authorized individual. We have a list of priority. The person with the power of attorney has the highest priority, then a legal guardian or conservator, a spouse, a parent, a sibling, a grandparent, a Social Security Administration representative payee, and So if a person has legal capacity and is an adult, they can open their own ABLE account and manage it if they wish, or they can ask any other person of their choosing to open the account on their behalf. PA-able funds can be used for a wide variety of qualified expenses, things like education, transportation, housing, assistive technology, and more. The law even spells out that it's fine to use ABLE for everyday expenses. I know in our house, we use it a lot for groceries and sneakers and just basic things. The person managing the account gets to decide what's a qualified expense. They don't have to check with the state Treasury Department or the IRS, but we do encourage people to save their receipts in case they're ever audited. So ABLE allows you to grow your savings. Just to recap, you can save up to $17,000 this year, more if the person is employed and isn't making certain kinds of investments. There are great federal, state, and tax advantages, great state and federal tax advantages. Individuals can maintain their benefits while they save, and it creates a lot of opportunities to live in everyday life. I also want to mention, if you visit our website, paable.gov, we will have 2 specialized webinars in October. One is with a representative from the Social Security Administration, who will be presenting about how ABLE interacts with various disability programs that they have, and one about workforce incentives. So feel free to come over and sign up for one of those if that would be helpful.
Okay, so as I mentioned, my name is Tony Cornialdi. I am the Senior Program Manager for Empowerment and Outreach for Fund My Future, which is an initiative of Neighborhood Allies. So, not sure who heard of Fund My Future, but we are a children's savings program, and our program is specifically available to families in Allegheny County. Our program is a prize-linked program where we have a monthly prize pool of over $2,000 every month. We are an initiative of Neighborhood Allies, and some of the things that families have available to them when they participate in Fund My Future is opportunities to participate in Sneal Smiling, which is the mental health component, and then there's digital inclusion, which makes sure that everyone is connected digitally. And then, of course, there's the notary services, which is free, and that's all available to all Fund My Future PGH participants. We offer in-person and virtual presentations, and we do all of this through our community partners. Our vision with Fund My Future is that we see children and families taking practical steps that transform aspirations into reality and build confidence in the future. We also see them graduating from high school familiar with the practice and the power of saving. And just to emphasize on that, they're not waiting until they graduate. They are already familiar with the practice before they graduate. And we believe that saving is an American problem. It's not just a poor people's problem. This is something that affects everyone. And we believe in equitable resource allocation. That's why my outreach efforts is specifically for communities in targeted communities. And our program is based on solid research from fields of behavioral economics and children's savings. And that research is that children with savings accounts in their names are 3 times more likely to go to college and 4 times more likely to graduate. So this is the Fund My Future PGH team, both myself and Sarah Dillman-Perry. We both make up the Fund My Future PGH team. Of course, we have additional back-end support to make our program run smoothly. So how does this program work? Well, it's very easy. You would visit us at an in-person or a virtual session, such as today, and you will go to our website, which is fundmyfuturepgh.org. And if you'd like to do so now, that would be great. And any adult can enroll in the program for a child. So if you already have a long-term savings account for a child, which also has the child's name on it, you will enroll as completed. So that means you will enroll as having an account, and you will begin to receive your raffle tickets on the 20th of every month. However, for those who are needing additional assistance with opening accounts, I am readily available to assist those families with goal settings to help them accomplish that dream. All it takes is a minimum monthly deposit of at least $1. And because this is a long-term savings account, there's no withdrawals. And you will receive those monthly raffle tickets, as I had mentioned earlier, on the 20th. Regular reminders are also sent, and there are 30 chances to win from a prize pool of over $2,000 every month. And that breakdown is there is one lucky $1,000 winner, and then there are 29 $50 winners. Each winner must verify that they made a deposit. So for our in-person events, we table with community partners. We help families complete the initial enrollment. And there are times that we have a financial institution accompany us and be readily available to answer questions. And sometimes we have a partner of Neighborhood Allies attend as well. And then one thing we love to do is our on-the-spot giveaways. There's tons of giveaways that we offer to families who enroll in our program. And lastly, once you're enrolled, you will receive the raffle prizes. The other portion of Fund My Future is our virtual sessions. Virtual sessions consist of our 3-part saving series, which is hosted by a community partner. And most times, the community partner will provide the initial deposit as an incentive for the participant attending all sessions. And then the second session will feature a financial institution who will discuss the children's product that they have available at their institution. And some of those financial institution includes a presentation, sometimes from the PA Treasury, such as PA Able presentations or Keystone Scholars. We may even have a bank or a credit union come in and talk about their product that's available. And then too, we also have community resources available as well from Neighborhood Allies. We'll put that on the table as well. And then we love to do trivia games at the end of our sessions. A new feature that we recently enabled is the on-the-go field trip. This was designed to give students hands-on banking experience and give the financial institution an opportunity to build relationships with students early on. The on-the-go field trips can be done in person or virtual. It all depends on the financial institution. Our very first field trip was held on November the 14th of 2022, and the kiddos were super amazed to be there, and we are in the process of planning another one. Another feature of Fund My Future PGH is that you get an opportunity to join our parent ambassador group. This group meets every other month beginning in September. We will actually have our first parent ambassador meeting this evening. It's a very supportive savings groups with parents who are there to share their saving experiences with others. And we actually have an able parent who is an ambassador, and she's great. And she assists families with just giving them the knowledge about able, and she'll be presenting this evening as well. And then the parents get an opportunity to contribute to the content of the meetings, and we can request guest speakers. Well, they have the opportunity to request guest speakers, and that is how our presenter is going. That is why our presenter is going to be presenting this evening. And then we also have an annual end of the year cookout, and they also receive a very small stipend, and they just love engaging with Fund My Future. This year we held our 10th year anniversary celebration, and that was in May of this year, where we celebrated the family's commitment to save. Our first celebration was held in 2019, and our 10-year anniversary, as I mentioned, was held this year. So every year we have a recognition celebration for everyone. We celebrate savings because these families are making a big deal to save. They're really committed, and we're really supportive of them wanting to save and just being committed to saving. So every year we recognize them with a celebration. But this year we combined the 10-year anniversary and the recognition celebration together. And it was amazing. We had a huge turnout, and we're just pleased to be at 10 years. And now that we reached 10 years, we have a lot of celebration going on. We recently reached our 5,000th enrollee. We've actually surpassed that now, but we recently reached that, and that was a milestone goal for us. And that 5,000, it's a tongue twister, but that 5,000th enrollee came from Lincoln Pre-K Elementary School. And because of that, we are having a social media campaign, which is going on now up until October 31st. And the winner will be announced on November the 1st, where that winner will receive a gift card, a $100 Visa gift card. And the promotion is a social media campaign where families are sharing their photos. And these are some of the photos that have been shared with Fund My Future swag, letting us know that they're enrolled in Fund My Future PGH and they're part of the 5,000. So families still have time to be a part of that as well. And these are just some photos of some of our winners. As of April 2023, our full prize winners are 144 full prize winners. That means that a parent actually made a deposit in that month and they were eligible to claim their prize. And then we had 7 $1,000 winners as of April 2023, which is amazing. We love when families have made their deposit of at least $1 in order to be able to claim their prize. And we're excited that as of this year, April, we have 7 who made that deposit and they were eligible to claim their prize. And we also have consolation prizes where there's been over $1,000 given away for consolation prizes. And that's if someone did not get a chance to make a deposit for whatever reason, but their ticket number was pulled, or if they made a withdrawal because there was an emergency that came up, they're still eligible for the consolation prize as long as the account is in good standing and they have completed the survey. And as of April, we've given away a total of $14,800. Now, these are approximate numbers, but and it's up until April of 2023. So this special promotion that you see on this screen, it is specifically for PA-able accounts. If you have a PA-able account for your child who is under 18, you could enroll in Fund My Future PGH today and then indicate that you have a PA-able account. And guess what? In December, you could win $1,000 from the special PA-able account, from the special PA-able drawing that we're having in December only. That prize pool is much smaller than the total Fund My Future PGH prize pool. The Fund My Future PGH prize pool you will also have a chance to win from that as well. So you will have a chance to win from the Fund My Future PGH prize pool, which will be pulled on the 1st, and then the ABLE prize pool, which will be pulled after. So that's a total of $2,000 that you could possibly win. So I strongly encourage you that if you have an ABLE account for your child who is under 18 and you reside in Allegheny County, it just makes sense to enroll in Fund My Future and get a chance to win. And if you don't have an PA-able account for your child, Diana is here. She's explained how you can open an ABLE account, and I'm quite sure she can answer any questions afterwards. So this is just the instructions on how you can participate in the promotion. First of all, you must be enrolled in Fund My Future PGH. You would go to our website at fundmyfuturepgh.org, and then you will select Take the Pledge, and you will enter your information, not your child's. Everything is your information. And after you get done with that page, you would click Next, and it'll take you to the second page. But no worries, this only takes 2 to 3 minutes max to complete. And just make sure to keep both boxes checked at the very end. You'll see 2 boxes that are already checked, which allows us to contact you via email and text. That is how you will receive your raffle tickets. And once you are done, you will receive an email confirmation notifying you that you are enrolled. And if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call, and I am more than happy to assist you. So lastly, I just want to leave you with this message from one of our Fund My Future PGH winners. This is Kiki. She's a Fund My Future participant. And her quote was that Fund My Future PGH is a good way to show your children the value of savings. And she believes that the value of savings is something that's very important, and her child can take that with her for a lifetime. And we're so happy to have her and so many others to be a part of Fund My Future PGH. And that concludes my presentation. I am going to stop my share.
Thank you, Tony. I appreciate both you and Diana, your presentation, fantastic information, and what an exciting way to not only save money, but maybe make some money as well to be used towards that savings. So I really hope everyone takes advantage of what Tony and Diana have been sharing. I will be happy to send out their slides to all of you in attendance today. Does anyone have any questions? Give it a couple minutes to see.
I noticed one question in the chat that I can answer.
Oh, go ahead, please.
Someone asked what happens when an ABLE account owner passes away. So it depends on whether they're younger than 55 or older than 55. I guess I'll start with, in general, whatever the person's age, the family can use the ABLE account to spend down on any end-of-life expenses, things like medical expenses, legal, funeral and burial. But once the person's assets merge into their estate, like if they have a house or a car or savings accounts, if the person is older than age 55, the state can make a claim against their estate. So in Pennsylvania, we're lucky because Pennsylvania is more generous than many states. It has a cap on that. In Pennsylvania, they only look at funds spent after age 55. But if the person is older than 55, the State Department of Human Services can make a claim against their estate for funds spent after the person's 55th birthday on things like hospital and prescription drugs and home and community services. So it's limited. So like one of my sons has been receiving benefits since kindergarten. And even though he was receiving benefits all those years, the state would only make a claim against his estate for funds spent after his 55th birthday and only on specific things.
Great. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Somehow my
and
chat wasn't coming up, so I'm not sure. I was having some trouble there, but thank you for clarifying that.
Sure. Actually, I remembered one other thing. Any funds left in their estate would be distributed according to their will.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Well, I guess that's it. I really appreciate the information. And as I mentioned earlier, I did just put in the chat box our website at achievafamilytrust.org if you'd like to learn more about our future planning conference, where there will be an exhibitor table. Someone from the Pennsylvania ABLE program will be there. And I believe Tony will be there from Fund My Future. So if you think of questions in the meantime, it's going to be a fantastic conference and a great way to meet with some vendors as well. But I will send out those slides to everyone later today, but I'll also share the flyer of our future planning conference. So, and I see Tony put her email address in the chat as well. So perfect. Well, anyway, thank you all for joining us this morning, and please take advantage of these products and good luck. I mean, these programs. I hope one of you in attendance wins some money. Thank you. Bye-bye.